Okay, I'm sorry, but just looking at the title, how could I not want to commentate on this? By using Bronze Age mythology, we can add.
Why does Walt Disney prefer communists over Christians? They're building a new theme park in China.
The answer is, well, he doesn't. Walt Disney's been dead for years.
And they're even allowing the state government to own half of this new Disney theme park being built there for $5.5 billion. In
Oh my god, Disney's trying to expand their businesses, which is the point of capitalism and not communism. Oh my god!
Shanghai. Now, of course, China, let's just review a little bit of their human rights record. Um,
Without giving any proof.
Systematic human rights abuses, forced abortions, state churches. In other words, you can't really go to the type of church you really want to go to. Labor camps, brutal crackdowns. But of course, Disney has no problem with any of these human rights violations.
And the fact that the US has done similar things, such as crack down on people putting substances into their own bodies, that's a pretty good example.
They have no problem with letting China own half of their property either. They're all for communism.
Even though China is barely communist at this point.
Communism's okay with Disney, but the terrible Georgians, those people in Georgia,
As opposed to all those Georgians that don't live in Georgia.
the state of Georgia, wanted to pass a law to where
I just noticed he has Curious George on in the background. What guy has Curious... You see, it's Curious George. What guy puts Curious George on while he's making a video? For his kids? Oh god, this guy has kids. If it is, can you tell him that we go in a different room?
a pastor wouldn't be forced to marry two gays or two lesbians.
I mean, it must be so hard being a hateful bigot.
They just passed a very watered down bill in Georgia that basically allows a pastor sort of an excuse, be excused from marrying two gays because of conscience reasons. No, that's terrible human rights violations.
I mean, it's so hard being a horrible bigoted piece of crap in the U.S. I know.
Force all pastors to marry gays all the time, according to Disney. And
Did Disney make this law or something?
of course, according to The Walking Dead.
Which Disney owns, by the way.
And Marvel.
Okay, Disney does own that one.
Marvel, The Walking Dead, and Disney all tell you that your pastor is should be forced, to marry gays.
I mean, they're telling us that people shouldn't be hateful bigots. I know, that's just insane.
But, of course, it's okay if you have forced abortions and state labor camps and things like that. In China, that's okay. This is what we're talking about, the complete idiocy of the left here in America.
Nah, too easy.
Where it's okay to be communist and basically have human rights violations up the wazoo, but it's not okay to protect someone's conscience from being forced to do something they don't want to do.
How do you protect your conscience? I don't even get it. Do you mean conscious as in being awake, or do you mean conscious as in morality, or... No, seriously, what do you mean?
People.
Where you can't be homophobic. I know. I was gonna start up concentration camps putting all the gays in, but, you know, I guess we can't do that anymore.
Truth is stranger than fiction.
Okay, so final thoughts. I don't know why I did this. Oh wait, yes I do.